coming to you from Salt Lake City in our new home at the Light Treat Studios Soundstage B. This is Devotion Championship Wrestling. After last week's loss to Manny Lemons and the hardcore legend himself, Tommy Dreamer, I'm sure that the heavyweight champion has got something to say, and it looks like he's brought his mouthpiece with him. Folks, I'm Lauren Gardner, the Cicerone, and I'll be calling the action for you, as always, on this episode of Devotion Championship Wrestling. With the DCW heavyweight champion in the ring, his mouthpiece and sidekick alongside him, let's go to the ring, see what they've got to say.
So last month, Manny Lemons and Tommy Dreamer
assured my brothers they were going to have a straight up match. And they turned it into a hardcore match, which is completely against the statutes that I represent. Do not forget that I am still the federal director of athletic competition, overseeing all sports entertainment activities as appointed by President Donald Trump.
Yeah, but it's not like he's a Supreme Court justice. This isn't a lifetime appointment.
I'm like Fauci. I don't go away. You shut up and listen to me. I am here to void that victory. So that's in the books.
I mean, if he was here to void it, wouldn't he want it out of the books?
I'm also here to recognize that Tommy Dreamer held the title up like he wanted a match. How many of you people want to see Tommy Dreamer in a title match tonight?
Tommy Dreamer did say that the next time he came, he wanted a shot.
Let's bring out Tommy Dreamer.
In case you missed it, folks, last week, a vicious battle that turned hardcore between Brother Chatwin, Andrew Sowell, and the Lemon Dream. With a hard-hitting battle that lasted the entire episode, at the end of the match, it was Lemons and Dreamer with their hands held high.
Tommy Dreamer's too big of a coward to come out here and face the champion. But we're going to have the match anyway. Don't forget that my son here is still a duly appointed and licensed referee.
I mean, you can't have a match that he hasn't even consented or agreed to.
So let's start the match.
Oh, gosh, come on now. This is ridiculous.
Where's Tommy Dreamer? We know he's not in the ring, so he's got to be out of the ring somewhere, which means he's not here. Start the count.
Oh, come on now. You want to talk about an abuse of power. There is no greater example than that we are seeing in the ring right now from MK and his prophets of destruction. Not only have they brainwashed Kid Ref, but they're now using his authority as an official to do their own bidding.
And the winner of the match, and still DCW heavyweight champion.
I am inevitable.
With the sound of the snapping, we are hearing the music of Brother Chatwin's tag team partner from last week. Here he comes. Not quite a socialist, not quite an anarchist. Know that this man has many ideals, the most of which only support and benefit himself. I'm sure he too has something to say. And yes, of course, leave it to MK to give him a microphone. Oh, don't hit the mics. They work.
First of all, I want to congratulate you on your hard-fought victory over Tommy Dreamer just now.
I mean, he's...
Round of applause, please, you sheep.
This is... Oh, gosh. This is hard to watch. And not for the reasons I normally say something is hard to watch. This is just
You know
awful.
what? Last month, we found a common enemy, and we were so close to beating them. This close. So, since you already beat your number one contender, Tommy Dreamer, tonight, I say you and I go one-on-one for that title.
I am surprised that MK is okay with this.
What do you say? Let's do it. Yeah!
These two have got to have something planned.
That's right! I'm gonna beat him, become champion! How do you like that, sheep?
There's something we're not seeing here,
First
folks.
of all, I don't cheat, ma'am.
I guess this is a fair warning to anyone ever sitting in the VIP section front row here at a DCW taping. You're going to end up being part of the show.
First of all, why does this kid have a stupid duck hat? That's what I want to know.
No.
Oh, we know. Yes, it is. The Executive Vice President of Devotion Championship Wrestling interjecting himself into this Black Mirror effect of what is normally a well-oiled, well-thought-out machine. William Cutting
This is uncalled for, ma'am.
to set things
This is
right.
very called for, you pathetic meat sack.
Hey, you can't talk to him like that! You cannot talk to him like that!
I will talk to him however the hell I see please, seeing as I own half of this company, and you
He's
all...
more money than you!
I'm the authority here.
Welcome to State Rules, meat sack. My company, my rules. Throw your fit. Throw a fit.
MK not happy finally having someone to stand
You know
up
what?
to him.
We are gonna have a number one contender crowned. No, he doesn't just get to come in here, throw his weight around, and say, I'm number one contender.
Oh, you know what? That's so what? You're gonna have a battle royal so that I can throw all these dum-dums into that guy's lap and then become the number one contender?
See, this is why you should shut the hell up more, Sowell. Because tonight, we're going to have a legitimate tournament. And the winner, yes, a tournament. And the winner gets Brother Chatwin in a 3 stages of hell match.
Whoa. This is huge.
Hit me, and see if I don't strip you of that title. And since Sowell wants to pop off at the mouth, you volunteer to go first. Congratulations, meat sack. Bye. Capiche?
That's not fair. You'll be hearing from me.
We'll be right back after a quick commercial break with what I guess is our first round in this tournament. Welcome back, folks. We are starting things off with a very interesting opponent that has been selected for Andrew Sowell, making his television debut, the slasher Slade. Not a lot known about this new member of the roster here at DCW, but if looks could kill, we'd be planning a funeral for Andrew Sowell right now. Our official for this match, referee Big Drew Templar, checks with both of the competitors, and the first match of this tournament starts. Right off the bat, Andrew Sowell looking to get himself a bit of a timeout. Well, if you weren't ready, you shouldn't have told him you were ready. Slade stares down Sowell. Sowell, who is one of the more, I don't know if I would say learned, but definitely experienced wrestlers on the regular DCW roster. That experience showing in his manipulation of the rules and regulations of the squared circle. He's always one to tweak every little crossed T and dotted I to his own favor. Now the two go into a collar and elbow tie-up. Andrew Sowell finally ready to get things going and goes into a side headlock. Looks already off the bat, is trying to pull the mask off. Now, realizing that's not going to happen, Slade looking to counter with a bear hug of his own, squeezes, but that is a lot of wrestler to get your arms around. Andrew Sowell comes off the ropes and puts down the slasher with a big statement. Sowell is looking for that opportunity to recapture a title that he once held. Sowell comes off the ropes, dodges a roundhouse from Slade, comes back in, and Slade with a hip toss brings over the bigger opponent. The devoted faithful rallying around this intriguing wrestler, Slade. Oh, Andrew Sowell. He didn't pull your hair. That's ridiculous. Sowell rushes in. Slade able to get out of the way. Drags over Sowell. Looks to scoop the super heavyweight, but Slade looking to have some issues. Andrew Sowell able to maintain his center of gravity, be it low or not, and comes in with a swinging hammer strike to bring down Slade. Now looking to whip Slade. Slade comes off the ropes and oh my goodness! Shades of Dick Murdoch goes for the cover. Slade kicks out and this match continues. You know, I've always said that Andrew Sowell is a lot smarter than most people give him credit for. He understands he is a larger wrestler and is prone to exert more energy in his movement, so he keeps his movements to those that are most devastating, which we have seen thus far. Holding on to the hair and infraction that he was just complaining about. And now Slade comes back with multiple shots to the breadbasket and another ginormous swinging hammer strike to the spine of the slasher Slade. Slade crawling back up to his feet. Sowell chases behind. Andrew Sowell trying to put the devoted faithful to a halting quiet as he slaps his opponent straight in the chest. Now pulling Slade again by the hair. Sowell sets up for an Irish whips, puts on the brakes, holds on. Oh no, the political agenda. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover, and that's it, folks.
And the winner, and moving on to the next round, Andrew Sowell.
Folks, Andrew Sowell advances. I'm being told the graphics are now ready. Let's look at the leaderboard of this tournament. This is the Pit Viper Presents Match Madness Tournament. We have 3 rounds before the final is determined, at which point the winner will then go on to a 3 stages of hell match against Brother Chatwin for the DCW Heavyweight Championship. In this, our quarter-final leg, the first match has already been determined with Andrew Sowell coming out on top with a win against new incomer, having made his television debut, the Slasher Slade. For our next match, we look to the B side of the tournament. This first match in the B leg quarterfinal will be between Lucas and the ever self-confident, perhaps disillusioned, Trey Matthews. With these two competitors with a lot to prove, there's no doubt in my mind that this is a match that could go on and on and on. Interesting to note that in the B leg of the quarterfinal, there are 3 teams and only 2 in the A leg. Therefore, the results of the quarterfinals of the B leg will culminate into a triple threat match for the semi-final match. Going up against Andrew Sowell and either Mike Burke and Lola, who we will see later on tonight. Let's now turn to the ring as our senior official, Big Drew Templar, is setting up, and it looks like our competitors are ready to go. It looks like Trey Matthews has brought his fan club again. I believe it consists of his parents, making sure that they've got his good side for the camera. Well, his camera at least. Let's see if he can face the camera that you're watching tonight. The bell is sounded, and this match is underway. The two now squaring off. Trey goes in for a missed go behind, but is able to capitalize. Goes in with a MMA style Muay Thai, if you will, thigh kick. A second now. Trey showing off some of his fancy footwork. There he goes in for that go behind. Opts not to capitalize on it, but instead goes for a side headlock on a much taller and obviously much stronger Mr. Lucas. Lucas now pitches and puts down Trey Matthews. There's that disillusionment that I alluded to earlier. Lucas, a physical specimen to say the least, puts down Matthews once again. Matthews up to his feet, staggering. Lucas comes in, scoops up Matthews, and delivers the timber slam. Feeling good about himself right there. Not ready to go for a pin, perhaps. Mr. Lucas wants this match to go on a little bit longer. Stalking his prey, goes for a second scoop with a stylized stall, and puts down Matthews yet again. He won't need a fan club photo to remember that. He's going to be feeling it for a while. Goes for the cover, 2. Matthews shows some heart, gets a shoulder up, and this match continues. Matthews to his feet as Lucas allows him to get up on his own. Goes again for a third scoop, but this time Matthews is ready and jumps into a backpack rear naked choke. Still holding on. Lucas drops to his feet. No, pulls back with Matthews holding on, getting his legs above the hips of his opponent. Still not relenting. And that's it, folks. This match is over. We'll be right back with the final match of the quarterfinals A-leg in the Pit Viper Presents Match Madness Tournament. Welcome back to the Pit Viper Presents Match Madness Tournament. We just saw Trey Matthews get one over on Lucas. So we go to our final match of the night and the last match of the A side of the quarterfinals.
Making his way from LA, he is the original Mike Burke.
A man you love to hate and hate to love with his trademark strut and apathy that you can't help but feel for this man. Really, no one cares. Mike Burke coming from California, that scale must be broken, 200 pounds. Professional debut back in 2004. Watch out for his sick kick, as it has been known to drop more than one.
And ladies and gentlemen, making her way from the Amazon jungle, Lola the Adventurer.
Now beginning to be a little bit more regular, as we saw her just a couple of weeks ago, and she's back again. Lola the Adventurer coming in at a staggering 4'11", and yes, that's right, 6 little monkeys for the weight. This 27-year-old has made such a friendly splash here, and basically everywhere she goes. Enjoy it, folks, while we've got her here. Going up against Mike Burke. Interesting pairing. I'm not sure if this was a double-blind pairing for the tournament. I'll have to look into that, talk to Cutting, and get back to you next week. All right, our official for this match, Zan Ashby, calls for the bell. It sounds, and we are underway. Lola looking to make sure that this is a friendly competition, it looks like. Oh, come on now, Mike. I think that's an issue of rubber meets glue there, my friend.
The one time nobody wants to be like Mike.
Yeah, everyone loves Lola. Look at that, Mike. It's like Mike might have borrowed his little brother's t-shirt this week. Yes, Mike, it's all about you. Mike rushes in. Lola able to dodge a roundhouse and gloats in her evasion. Once again, she does it and gives Mike a shot to the knee to think about it. Oh, great drop toe hold. Brings down the original Mike Burke. Oh, complaining of a broken nose, but he was pulling a swiper there, playing, well, I guess not fox, but possum in this case. Now, shoulder sledding Lola right into the midsection. She's been elevated already all the way up, to the second turnbuckle. Holding on to Lola's hair, he puts her into position, looking for an Irish whip. Off the rope she comes and brings her down with a lariotto. The original Mike Burke, vested in his little brother's t-shirt, not happy with the devoted faithful. Now scooping the diminutive Lola, showing off his squatting skills, or at least his micro squats. I think he probably went down a good 2 inches. Goes for the cover. 2. Lola kicks out. Very interesting to see the original Mike Burke reverting back to the tactics of Mean Mike. Almost think that there is no distinction between the two at this point. Oh, goodness. A stiff right roundhouse with a lead up to it. Mike Burke looks for the sick kick. No! He's going for a knee, but Lola able to evade, gets out of the way. Oh! Delivers a shot to the back of his knee. She goes for the roll-up and the pin. Just a 1. As Mike Burke, the veteran of this match, knowing when and how to kick out. Muscle memory at this point, no doubt, for this veteran. A shot to the back of the neck. The original Mike Burke, shaking out that strike to the knee. He's still feeling it. Now, Burke elevates, but oh, he staggers it. That knee again, giving him more troubles than I thought he would have cared for. Now with a great inside cradle. Burke able to get out of it. Great counter maneuver, but oh gosh, hard to counter a lariat when it hits you right in the collarbone like that. Well placed by the original Mike Burke, though still he is visibly showing the effects of those 2 strikes to the back of his knee. Lola comes off the ropes, dodges a backhand, oh, and a basement drop kick to that same knee brings the original Mike Burke down. Lola's fired up, brings the original Mike Burke yet again down to the ground. A Reglariotto from the Peruvian pint-sized Princess Powerhouse. Now, with a running lariat on his posterior, off the ropes comes Lola, and another basement dropkick right to his chest. She goes for the pin. No, she's not finished yet. Looking to deal more damage. Yes! Locked in with a deep half grab. Lola cranking back on that already injured knee. The original Mike Burke, no doubt, feeling those hard effects. Our official Zan Ashby looks in to see if this match can continue. Lola not giving up one bit. The original Mike Burke not even able to get into any sort of, and that's it, folks, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and moving on, Lola the Adventurer.
A big win for Lola as she wins this final round of the A bracket in the quarterfinals. Let's take a look at the results after this first episode of the Pit Viper Presents Match Madness Tournament. Out of the side A bracket, we have Sowell and Lola, who will see each other in the semifinal, and yet to be determined 2 more matches for the B side of the semifinal. Folks, as always, I'm Lauren Gardner, the Cicerone. I've been your host here, and thank you for bringing us into your homes and spending your precious time with us. We'll see you next week, and as always, stay devoted.
Now I will kill you.